Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I would like to say shout out to the people who've been tuning into my lives. I really do enjoy this type of style that I'm doing. Anyway, in today's news, we'll be talking about South Africa because it's like we can't escape the South Africa match and match plague. So yeah, I've taken upon myself to dive deep into this because at one point I was just laughing about it, but hey, it looks serious. Look serious right now, and I'm just gonna react to whatever I'm seeing on Twitter or X. So South Africa, lock in. Let's talk about it, and don't be rude, because I can be rude too. Nonetheless, I did see this advertisement, yeah, where Trevor Noah was advertising South Africa tourism. I guess they have to do that because their brand brown South Africa is now looking really nice right now. So they gotta do what they gotta do to survive. So no, Trevor, not take it away. I hope I won't get
Hi there,
copyrighted.
I'm Trevor Noah, still South African, still a comedian, and still getting questions from all over the
Still South African. Crazy. Anyway.
world about South Africa. Because I guess apparently I'm the only South African people can ask. Why not ask Black Coffee, Charlize, Elon? Okay, maybe don't ask Elon, but the point is, I've decided to come to our tourism headquarters to answer your questions head on. Questions like this. Why didn't anyone tell me there were so many climates? I only packed for the beach. Well, English Ben 386 and
Well, I think South Africa has the four seasons, if I'm not wrong. They gotta have to have winter, autumn, fall, something like that. Well, it's very unique as an African nation. I'd give them that. Maybe that's why they are prideful or proud about their country. But okay, let's start with the good stuff before we go to the nitty gritty, because I assure you the comment section isn't feeling it.
South Africa, we have it all. You can explore majestic mountains, cascading waterfalls, desert dunes, and boundless savanna plains.
Yeah, and if you're Nigerian or Canadian, you better get out.
Ah, here's another one. I thought I was going to South Africa to visit the Kingdom of the Zulu, but it turns out there were so many other cultures I didn't know about. And yes, you're right. This is the Kingdom of the Zulu. It's also the home of the oldest human remains in existence. Imagine that, Amsterdam Sam. You could end up meeting your great, 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 great.
Let me just go to the comment section because at this point, yeah, I'm not buying what he's selling. But anyway, someone said, or Obina said, and it's Nigerians mostly. Nigerians are pissed. They mad at South Africa, but I do have a long-standing beef stemming from historical whatnot between, I think, the Zulu and the Yoruba or something like that. I did brush through that, so I was like, why are they really mad at Nigeria? It can't be just because they came here, because Nigerians be everywhere. Okay, so they have a historical beef. Anyway, Obina said, go there at your own peril. I'm citing that their tourism industry is suffering from their attacks on people, and they turn to their own to run a PR. Of course, they have to run a PR. You're spot on. They have to run a PR. They're looking really, really, really bad. And especially during the World Cup beginning, where every African nation was like, yeah, we're not supporting South Africa or whatnot. So they do have to sell South Africa, as I say, to other people because people are side-eyeing them. Yeah, okay. This one say, don't visit South Africa. You will be they're known for immigrants and tourists. If you're like, you get robbed. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that because what happened? You're really mad at South Africa. If you're lucky, you'll get robbed. I mean, I've heard of cases about South Africa and how different they are. Maybe they will blame that on the immigrants too. I don't know. Afghanistan is haibo. Afghanistan is better than South Africa, and you, Trevor, has consistently told lies against Nigers in the guise of joke. You guys will definitely reap what you sow. Yeah, I don't think South Africa really needs that bad energy, thrown at them. I know not all South Africans, but those who share the sentiments that immigrants should forsake out of that place really don't care about how they look or how they're interpreted by the world. And yeah, for sure, maybe you don't care as per now, but guess who'll be reaping the benefits of you being don't care? Yeah, your children, your children's children's. Yeah. Yeah, they will be paying for that. Okay. People will be looking at them like, yo, we helped your dads and your dad threw us out the one time that we needed them or whatever. So get out. I mean, there are two sides of the coin. I do understand South Africa, where they're coming from, where there's so many immigrants who they say have taken over their jobs and their industries and whatnot, and especially Nigerians. The beef is truly with Nigerians, but every other immigrant and Ghanaian and whatever African has been brought into the mix. So I can understand wanting to fight for their own position and places, but the fight isn't against other Africans. Other African countries are going through the same things, and forcing people outside of whatever South Africa so y'all can get the jobs won't really help in the long run. Right now, it seems like a feasible, thing that will probably work out in the short term. More people, most South Africans will be getting the job, but in the long run, it won't help. Sorry. Come to Nigeria instead. Ooh, no one will try to cook you because you're black. Our conflict is internal. Stay out of it and enjoy the beauty of Nigeria. You can, bruh. If you're black, don't go there. You'll be yo by Trevor's siblings. Yo. That is crazy. What would they say? Visit Iran and say instead it is safe. You could end up meeting your great 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 grandmother. It could be overwhelming. Trevor is right. Journey into the afterlife is overwhelming. Are you ready to meet them? His sibling will definitely make it happen. His sibling will definitely make it happen for you to journey to the afterlife if you're not a white person. Was this the plan to chase blacks out and position SA as a safe haven for the whites? Well, hear this. Data shows that Africans travel within the continent for tourism and migration more than whites do. So this PR gimmick yields zero results. Oh, I didn't see it in that way at all. I mean, I kind of do understand. Yeah, I really didn't see it in that way. That Africans are the ones who travel more within. Yeah, okay, maybe I do see it in that way because most African countries out of South Africa, when you ask them what they would like to travel to or be part of, they usually say it's South Africa because it is kind of similar to European countries. So it's kind of like going abroad because white people are there because they are a rainbow nation and it is more advanced. And it's more advanced not because of what come down. It's because they were colonized for a longer period, if I may say. So obviously, um, yeah, they would be more advanced than other African nations. They were colonized by the white for a longer period, just saying. Okay, this one say blame it all on G. Ramaphosa. Okay, that's the president. It's obvious they're getting rid of black foreigners and white or brown foreigners. Meanwhile, the problems of South Africa is the president. He allowed all this and back rolling match and match. So what is match and match? Okay, let me find that out later. But you can see the messages, the answers that Trevor is receiving. Yeah. Has the match and match ended? Keep matching. Tourists have chosen safer destinations. Your advert is doing more harm than good. Keep matching with what? Afrophobia and necrophobia. Africa has other safe and more beautiful tourist destinations. Your jabs will be for you. If only we knew that the same South Africa that the whole of Africa fought for and supported to get their independence will turn around and start the same people that helped them. South Africa is a shit stain on the African map, a bunch of clueless and grateful. Yo, now you're doing too much. You're showing off. Trevor Noah peddling a sanitized budget playground for wealthy tourists while South Africa actively terrorizes and hunts black African migrants at the border is speak more of bankruptcy. It's the ultimate celebrity fronted gaslighting operation. Enjoy the safari, just don't look past the gates. It's better and wiser to go to Hades and try to kill Severus than to visit South Africa now as an immigrant at all. You're better. Yo, okay. I guess that post they have. Okay, Trevor Noah, you tried. Okay, I'll give you that. You tried. You tried, but people don't like South Africa right now. Everybody hates South Africa. Something like that. Okay, so this then says, wait. I did see some other videos, including one where they say that, you know, let me search much and much, where they say that maybe it's fake news, where there was a tour, not immigrant, that was strangled, by the police. I don't know if it's fake, but really, okay, let's listen to this guy because, okay. That one has urged his supporters to stop marching, saying, "We can't march and march forever as this will collapse the economy." Okay, let's.
It's a creed. Umsomlu.
Okay, if you're
Try to
speaking South
understand me.
Africa, excuse you. I guess I won't hear you. So it's the citizen arrest. We can't hear you, ma'am. But I guess she's announcing something about whatever is happening there. Bro, you're not giving what I wanted. What is she saying? Ma'am.
We're getting ourselves involved in Zimbabwe's issues, whereas we haven't solved our own issues, and to them it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so crash out message to us Nigerians. Y'all had Thailand's coming to Lagos.
Where they're having to, how they are drunkards, how they are lazy. Messages for my fellow Nigerians living in South Africa, living in Nigeria, worldwide. Tell me, what business do you have going to South African lives where they're having discussions about things pertaining their country, where they're discussing South African issues? What business do you have going there to involve yourself some way? How they must demand answers from the government, or who must be in charge of checking. Like, I've been going to different lives. I've been trying not to be emotional, because this also affects me. I don't understand Nigerians. I don't understand how our brain works. They are young children kidnapped. They're in the bushes right now, thick bushes with bandits. If anything, we should be out there on the streets, creating our own version of March and March.
Well, people do like to be emotionally evasive or de-associate from their own problems. So they won't really talk about their own problems. Like you're telling Nigerians to be like, you're focus on your own problems. They won't. They'd rather focus on an outside enemy because it is easier to, talk about it and be able to rant and rave than face your own enemy per se. So that's why they really won't say anything about their own problems. They'd rather just talk about South Africa and be the victim in the situation, which to some extent they probably are. But, that's why they won't talk about themselves.
Well, if you protest here and there, but 1 day, 2 days maximum, and everybody's back to business. You think South Africans got problem? You have more problems. Every day South Africans are out on the streets, marching in numbers, and you have the liver. You have the mind to call them unemployed. Wow. I
mean, that's the kettle calling what black. Because both y'all are unemployed. Actually, let me not even, dump on y'all. It's the whole Africa, it's the whole world that is facing unemployment crisis and whatnot. So it's not really a South Africa thing or a Nigerian thing or an African thing. So but yeah, I do understand that the energy should be, placed onto themselves and not poured onto South Africa and whatnot. But you're just singing to the wind or talking to the wind at this point, because people have, strong emotions about South Africa and the March and March thing. And South Africans, when they decide on something, most of them, some of them, they're gonna do it till the finish line, till they see what they want to see at the end of the finish line is when they're gonna stop. I mean, look at the Nelson Mandela thing. 27 years, bro. 27 years in South Africa, stayed on the white man's neck till he was gone. I mean, they took longer than other African nations and whatnot, but when they decide to do something, you just gotta let them march and march and march until they get tired. So, well, yeah.
Nigeria, the giants of Africa, be risking their lives on the Mediterranean Sea, crossing over to Europe. Why would Nigerians be seen in Libya suffering racism? When are we going to march? When are we going to do our own version of March and March?
Well, the last time Nigeria marched, they ended up with SARS. So I think they're still traumatized from that. It won't be anytime soon because they got their lashings and it's kind of like triggering for them to march. So let South Africa have it for the moment. I mean, every African country do go through that phase of marching and coming together and whatnot. And then the energy is poured into the world until it's depleted. And after that, they just settle down. I mean, look at African nations. We did have that energy when we were fighting for independence most of the time, and then we kind of simmered down because it was like, oh, we're tired. The energy has been up and up and up in arms, and we've been angry and marching, demanding for a long time. And right now, it's just the time to rest and be corrupt and steal from our own people.
Nigeria, when?
There will come a time when even March and March will end, and South Africa will just sit there and watch like.
Nigeria has an overwhelming population. Why are people still indoors? I don't understand. Make it make sense.
What do you want them to go outside and do? To be angry? Let them just stay indoors.
We are living in abject poverty. And you telling me about rich Nigerians? Where are they? What do we have to show for it?
They're in Europe somewhere, or Atlanta, or Houston, Texas.
Where? You guys are cringe. How they are drunk.
Okay, yeah, so that's what she had to say about Nigerians, but I did want to talk about the South Africa. Insult me as much as you want, but March and March destroyed our economy. You can have clean town, but when there's no business, is equal zero. So this is how South Africa is looking right now. Let me see. Wait. Hold up. Oh, businesses are closed. Things are getting sticky. Wait. I think he's saying that it kind of looks like Zimbabwe. Well, don't worry. Very soon there will be South Africans in those shops opening them up. So it's okay. I guess right now it can look like Zombie Town because they're doing justice. Yo, they're really serious, yo. Ooh-wee. Police officers are forced to march with March and March. This movement, they are destroying South Africa. The police cannot stop it, yo. I know. These people are serious. Wait, if I could, throw my 2 cents out there, I would like to say that, what would I like to say? I like to say that this is projection. I think South Africans, they're really mad at their president. And since they can't really do anything about their president, so they have to do the next thing that they can, and that is immigrants. So yeah, to some extent I do understand that immigrants have caused a lot of problems, especially well, I did see somewhere, or as a talking point, that many rape cases and women assaults came from, immigrants and whatnot, and corruption and whatnot. So maybe to some extent it was a problem, especially for illegal immigrants. And yeah, I do get that point, but to what extent, to what end? Because of course you will chase away the immigrants, and then you'll be and maybe your problems will be solved, or your anger will be, will be just meted by a day or two. But then you will sit for a minute, for a day, for the third day, and then you'll be thinking, okay, now what? Now what? Then you'll be turning against yourselves. So yeah, to me it's just projection at this point. Ugh, and it's so annoying, literally. Okay, so someone, NCSG Fikile Mbalula, says March and March has a constitutional right to protest and has helped bring attention to illegal migration, but warned that the movement has no right to engage in vigilantism, which it has become, assault people or take the law in its own hands. At this point, it's just talking to the wind, because all that they've been doing since. So they have been called the Pakistans. They have just reopened their spaza shop just after the march passed on by the committee. Even the Pakistans are like being thrown. Let's see. At this point, an hungry man is an angry man. So I think South Africa is just, the whole of Africa technically is just an angry nation, and this is how South Africa has decided to act out or project their anger. So it's like, yeah, we'll go to the next best thing, and that is illegal immigrants. So anyway, I just feel like South Africa needs a hug right now, because y'all are doing too much. Yo, look at this guy thought he was slick, bro. He said, okay, y'all march, and after y'all finish marching, I'll go back and open my shop, because I need the money to get out of here, man. I need the money to get out for a sec. Yo, hi, bro. Hi. I know I do not condone this type of behavior. I do not accept such type. Why are you doing that to a grown man, bro? Like, now you see why people be looking at you sideways. You see why them Nigerians were in the comments really angry to you and to Trevor Noah, because this is crazy. Why would you slap that guy? Just tell him to forsake, and that's it, bro. No. South Africa, sit down. No. Look at the man trying to negotiate, like, hey, bro, just be chill. This man is angry. Yeah. Were you not given something last night? I don't get it. I don't get why did you? His wife must have been. I'm gonna go that way, okay? I'm gonna be petty, because at this point you're like doing too much. His wife must have not given him something last night. Yeah, and he's trying to show off to these other ladies over here, like it's such a big thing. Oh, I'm the King Kong over here, blah blah blah. Don't slap those people. If they've done something wrong, yeah, there's a legal way to get them out. But this is crazy. You're looking sad. You're going out sad. And that brand South Africa tourism, just shut this whole thing. It doesn't make sense. And at the end of the day, you will look back and see how stupid this is.
Why open? And it's you.
Okay, now, maybe that was for them to close the shop. Now they've done it. Leave. What's happening?
Why are you opening?
Why are you here? Why are you here, bro? Is this your shop? Why are you open? Why are you here? Okay, I can be bold and speak about it right now because I'm not in the country. They can't do nothing to me. Period. But why are you here, bro? Why are you mad? Why are you really angry? Why are you really beating that guy up? Why? Why is it because you're with your maybe that's how you see how Charlotte. Why should I be rude? Should I do it? Should I be rude? Let me be rude, okay? Maybe his third leg be looking like this. You see this? Yeah, this is how his third leg be looking. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, at me. I said it. Bro, close the shop.
You must go. You must go.
Bro, let him close. Let him close the shop. The F is wrong with this? Look at this person. He's even scared. This is a grown man. He's scared. He's like, yo, those people slap me and bend me with a stick. Like, it's that serious. Oh my goodness. I'm laughing because what else can I do? What else can I do, bro? Let me just laugh, bro. This is why nobody likes you, South Africa. Nobody likes you. Am I South Africa? You will know. Diabolical. This is so extreme, bro. These people are doing too much, bro. Okay, so protesters were not, ma'am, please say something nice because
Reporter, I think things took a dark turn when protesters in Germiston on the East Rand took the law into their own hands. They forced their way onto private properties and started evicting people, handing them over to police, even those with documents to be in the country. Reporter Aviwe Mtila was on the ground to get a real-time account of how things unfolded.
Okay, who is this? An illegal immigrant? Okay, how would you know? Did you search his document? Did you ask him? Or y'all just know by smelling them? Or do you just look and say, yeah, he looks illegal, I will.
Yet again, another one has been taken by...
This is mad. Y'all didn't have all this smoke for the white man, bro. Was there this much smoke for the white man? Was there? No.
The residents, another foreign national we suspect.
Zulu man with the Zulu energy is not giving. It's giving projection.
Taken by the residents. He's saying that.
Oh, at least the police have saved. Oh, they were taking him to the police. Okay.
Children have been hurt. In fact, we see two young girls. One is bloody. He's saying that his children have been hurt.
His children have been hurt. My goodness. Is this the world ending? Are these, the signs of the world ending? Because this is wild. I'm starting to fear you.
They're with their mother. Yeah. They're crying, little girls.
Yo, this is so heartbreaking, yo.
Who's that, man?
Look at this woman. Look, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, sit down. Ma'am, sit down. Stop it. You're too grown for this ish, okay? Go sit down somewhere. Don't be rude.
They're crying, little girls. Who's that, man?
Look with her hands. Ma'am, stop it. Don't be rude, okay? This is only her turn. When it's your turn, okay? When karma comes and hits you in the back, because it will. Okay, stop it. Go home, ma'am. What's that?
Mama,
look at how they're being thrown. There's an African saying or verb or whatnot. Like, you do know a person's character by how they treat visitors. Like, how? Anyway,
The lady is walking with her two younger daughters.
look at how this is etched into their memory right now. They're gonna fight with issues of abandonment and rejection. That is gonna be their own psychological whatnot. They're gonna be feeling rejection because look, this is a massive crowd of people just chasing them away like dogs, like go away. Like, is there no nice or formal way to do this?
I
This is
suspect
mad.
as well as a teenage boy. The father was escorted in a rough manner by the scruff of his neck.
The father was handled like thief. These ones are being shooed away like they stink. Like they stink, man. Look at them children holding on to their mother for dear life.
Essentially, by some of these people on the ground here, who of course still continue fury in the streets of Germiston as they go house to house.
Okay, now after you've done all that and chased other people, what will you be going home to do? What will you be feeling when you're lying down on that bed? Because you all won't be sleeping with each other next to each other. Bruh.
The police are now basically watching on and receiving the foreign nationals, whether documented or undocumented, from the residents.
Because of this, they're even going to, they say, wait, that neighbor over there, that's an immigrant. Let us go check. Like, this is too much energy projected at the wrong people. The person that you should be really angry at is that Ramaphosa president, right? That him is the one who's not making you get jobs, okay? Him and all the other African leaders, okay? Them is the people you should be angry at, not them illegal or legal immigrant. I don't care if they don't have no paper, bro. You're not doing too much. This is not United States of America. You're giving Trump right now. Even Trump looks good because this is madness. South Africa, this is a disappointed me. I said it.
Of Ekurhuleni here as they go
Sue me or evict. Oh, you can't do that.
in, essentially smoking them out, whether they have young children, whether it is women, whether it's
like y'all just want a reason to go out and march. I mean, Nigeria did their SARS, Kenya did their, what did Kenya do? It was, what was it called? June, March, something? And now y'all, so this is what you're going to do as a march, as an African nation? This is what you're contributing to 2026?
There is no barriers or no,
and you'll just be looking normal.
no
Anyway,
stop to
let me not go
where
down that
they
road.
go themselves.
Right. Anyway, South Africa has decided that they will be mad. Should I go on? Or should I just stop at this point? Because I'll be getting angry and I'll be throwing some insults and then I'll be looking like I'm the crazy one. Meanwhile, anyway, let's hear this one saying South Africa. No, let me hear. Let me see. What did they say?
Realistic.
They're not speaking English. Cha. Guess I'll be chased out of that country. Okay, I've seen this guy. Was this the one guy that was beating that Pakistani man? Anyway, let's hear this, what this idiot gotta say. I'm sorry, he's older than me and I should be respectful for my elders, but at this point, all is fair in love and war. Hey.
Ake kume konke lama expenditure alokuza kubhalwa iconstitution bese kutsheliwa uZulu ukuthi nansi iconstitution yakwaZulu iphasiswe uZulu.
If you all want to speak Zulian thing, that's fine, but whatever. So Omoyele says Nigerians should direct their anger at their real enemies, the criminal leaders like official Abat, along its official APCNG party who destroyed our country, reduced our people to second-class citizens across Africa and the rest of the world, and the irresponsible South African leaders like Cyril Ramaphosa, whose failures helped create the conditions for violence. No one no one should hold a talented musician like Tyler vicariously liable for the crimes of xenophobia. Artists are not responsible for the failures of politicians, except where there is ample evidence they're enablers. Tyler's Lagos concert must go, bro, you're the enemy. You're the enemy, bro. The Tyler's Lagos concert must go on. Meanwhile, your people are being chased like chickens. They're being forsaken out of some. They're being marched out. Did you see how they were holding that guy up, bro? And you say concert? Okay, so entertainment should not be stopped, right? People should just go and suffer over there, but our entertainment should be top priority. Are you kidding me, Omoyele? Sorry, this is madness. I do get the part where Taylor shouldn't be held responsible, whatnot. Yeah, it's not her problem. But can you stand for something, man? What's your balls for? Come on, bro. It's embarrassing, okay? Yeah. If it was up to me and if it was a Nigerian thing, and if I was to be asked about my views about what I think about Tyler's concert, I would say you should stop it. Just stop it. Just don't go, but boycott it or something. Yeah, let them know that y'all are really not playing about this thing anyway, because that's how they'll treat you. If you don't, you teach people how to treat you. If you don't teach people that they should respect you by saying no, stop, this is not okay. You can't be here and getting money from Lagos while people in South Africa, especially Nigerians, are being matched outside South Africa. No, that is crazy. Okay, this one answered. Chukudi. I lived in South Africa for 14 years, so I've experienced firsthand the hostility, discrimination, and injustices many Nigerians face there for no reason. No reason, really? Okay. That's why I find your position difficult to understand. I find him appalling. I'm livid, okay? I want to slap him like the way that South African man was. No. I don't condone violence. I have to be honest with you, Sawari. Most times, I don't know where you stand. He doesn't stand for ish. Bro, don't stand for nothing. Do you stand with the Nigerians or with those who are against us? Honestly, it's disappointing. He stands with wanting to see Tyler in Lagos. He stands with bodies, okay? He stands with wanting to let me sway, make me water. That's what he's standing for. He's standing for water. He wants to be wet so bad, okay? Nigerians are boycotting Tyler, yet you seem to support her visit. Do you realize that many South African leaders and politicians would never take a position they believe goes against the sentiments of their own people? Like, this guy is so dumb. Can I say that? Can I say he's stupid? Can I call him a fool? He's a fool, okay? I was genuinely considering supporting you, even volunteering as your bodyguard during your campaign with us. He's a politician. Don't vote for him. Nah, don't. Cancel. Don't go. Don't vote for that man. That man will betray you. That man will betray you for water, okay? When he says, make me water, he'll be like, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm South Africa, okay? But not anymore. I no longer believe you have Nigeria's interest at heart. From this moment on, the respect I had for you has greatly declined. It has for me too, because what a mess. So a group of what people march in support of Gaza, while the people in Gaza supporting. Okay, bruh, this is not South Africa. What are you talking about? Are we done? Is that all X can give me? I think we're done. Anyway, that's it. My sentiments towards South Africa, stop it. Y'all are doing the most. Doing you. You're crazy. South Africa, crazy. Anyway, I gotta go do something productive and wash off this South African nonsense. See y'all in another video. Bye bye.